How laws are made in the UK. Hi, hello, and welcome to another video of mine. Today we're going to watch a video about the UK Parliament and how laws are made in the UK. This sounds really interesting and I can't wait to see how it all works because I already know the system is really complicated, but I don't know how complicated it will get. Judging by the length of this video, 6 minutes, is gonna be something. Also, special announcement, this looks like a pretty new channel, only has 8 subscribers, and this video has only 24 views. So, what we're gonna do, we are going to support this video right now. Thank you so much. If you are interested in the video this channel makes, I don't even know how many videos they have, hop on over there and like the video, write a comment in order to push the video, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you like the content that they make. Today we're gonna concentrate on this video first. I have learned something about UK politics before, so I might know some stuff what's gonna be in the video, but I'm pretty sure I don't know all of it. Without rambling on for too long, let's jump straight into it and learn something.
Have you ever stopped to think about how the rules that shape our lives actually get made? You know, from big national policies to local regulations? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on the UK Parliament, the real engine room of British democracy. Let's dive right in.
Oh, yes.
So, it's a huge question, right? Who actually decides the rules we all live by? The simple answer is the UK Parliament. But the journey from just an idea to an actual law of the land is, well, it's a pretty fascinating and complex process. So let's break it down together.
The whole system is built on something called a bicameral system. Now, I know that sounds super formal and maybe a little complicated, but it's really just a fancy way of saying that the UK Parliament is split into two separate parts, or houses.
The houses. I just wanted to say exactly that. Isn't that the lower house and the upper house? Oh my gosh. I don't want to say anything because I'm probably so wrong. And I have watched videos about this already. I should know it. But sometimes my brain works like a Sith and everything just falls through. I'm really trying to learn and I give my very best. I'm still in the learning process. I don't even want to try and say that word because I would probably butcher it. But I did know that there were two houses. I did know that.
Right, so bicameralism literally just means two chambers. And in the UK, those two are the really famous House of Commons and the House of Lords.
Ooh.
They each have very different jobs,
Never
and it's
mind.
actually the back and forth between them that ends up shaping every single law. So let's start with the one you've probably heard the most about.
First up, we've got the House of Commons. Now, this is really the beating heart of the UK's democracy. Why? Because it's the part that is directly elected by you, by the public. This is where the will of the people is meant to be heard loud and clear.
The Commons is made up of 650 members of Parliament, or MPs as we call them.
Yeah.
When there's a general election, the entire country gets divided up into 650 different areas, which are called constituencies. And each of those constituencies elect one single MP to go and represent them. So the idea is that every single corner of the UK has its own dedicated voice right there in Parliament. In their job description, it's huge. MPs are the ones who debate and vote on new laws. They bring the concerns of their local communities right to the government's doorstep. And, this is absolutely crucial, they are there to hold the government to account. They also have the...
I really love that, to be honest. I really love that system, and also that it's like 650 people, because we have kind of a similar system in Germany, but in our country it's only 16 people. It's like 16 states. In Germany, we're split up in 16 different states, and from every state there's one person in the Bundesrat, which are the people who speak for our state. But that's only 16 person for the whole of Germany, which is not a lot. And I think 650 for even smaller parts of the country is a way better system, because you can really bring the concerns of your small part of the country into that house and really ask for a change. Even if you can't get through with it, but you can ask for a change. Because I don't think if you have like only 16 people one from each state, that they do know everything that's going on in their state and what people really want, even if they cared to begin with. Just, yeah, let's continue.
Hold the government to account. They also have the final say on the budget, which means they literally control the nation's purse string. And this power to scrutinize, to investigate, it isn't just some abstract idea. Just think about the Post Office Horizon scandal. It was a parliamentary committee that just relentlessly dug into that, grilled key figures, and played a massive role in bringing the truth out into the open.
I have
It's
never
such a
heard
powerful
of that.
reminder of how this process can help right a truly terrible wrong. Okay,
Is there a
Let's
video
talk about
about
the other
this?
half of this puzzle, the House of Lords. If you think of the Commons as representing the will of the people, you can think of the Lords as the chamber of expert review.
Mhm.
It's the place where new laws get a sober second thought before they're finalized.
and here's what makes it so different. Members of the House of Lords are not elected. They're
Mhm.
appointed. They're specifically chosen for their deep knowledge and real-world experience in all sorts of fields. We're talking science, business, law, the arts. It's a chamber literally filled with experts.
Is that really what it is? Because, again, relating to Germany, we do have special politicians for special politic fields who are supposed to be experts. And they are appointed, but they are not experts. Sometimes they don't even have like a connection to the topic they're appointed for. They're just chosen and then they do the job without any knowledge going into it. So, is this really a chamber filled with experts? Like real experts, like doctors or scientists or whatever? Are these real experts? Because if that's it, then I really celebrate that. It's really cool to have people who have actual knowledge about the stuff they're talking and deciding about. That would be really cool.
So their main role is to act as a check on the Commons. They take a fine-tooth comb to bills. They use their expertise to spot potential problems, and they suggest improvements. But, and this is a really important point, while they can challenge and even delay most laws, they are absolutely forbidden from blocking any bill to do with taxes or public spending.
Oh,
That power belongs only to the elected House of Commons.
So
hmm.
what does this look like in practice? Well, just recently, the Lords examined a really complex bill about the Diego Garcia military base. They didn't just give it a rubber stamp, no, they debated it intensely, and they passed amendments to refine it and, well, to basically tidy up the proposed law. That's their core function, trying to make laws better before they hit the books.
Okay,
I like
so
that
let's do a quick
system.
side-by-side. You've got the Commons, elected by the public, representing the people's will and holding the final say on the budget. And then you have the Lords, appointed experts, there to provide that crucial second look and to amend bills. Two very different chambers, but they have to work together.
All right, so we have these two houses, but how do they actually work together day to day to turn a simple idea into a law that affects the whole country?
So here's the typical journey. A bill, which is
I'm sorry, I have to pause real quick because I just do want to say this video is full of information and it's really easy to understand. It's way easier than many other videos that I have seen. Thank you so much for the recommendation. I don't even know how you found this video because it only has 8 views. Please support this channel. It's really good. And I don't know what happened with the algorithm that it didn't get more views. This is such a cool video. I've already learned a lot and it's so clear and easy to understand. Even for me as a foreigner. Please go and support this channel. It's like really cool. Subscribed. Okay, and let's continue with the video. Parliament in action, from idea to law.
So here's the typical journey. A bill, which is just a proposed law, usually starts its life in the Commons for a big debate. If
Okay.
the MPs vote yes, it then heads over to the Lords for review. The Lords might look at it and suggest some changes, sending it back to the Commons.
Mhm.
This back and forth is often called parliamentary ping-pong, and it keeps going until both houses agree on the exact same wording.
Mhm.
Only then, and only then, can it go to the monarch for royal assent and officially become law.
Now, here's a really important detail. These debates and decisions aren't just based on who can shout the loudest. Parliament actually has its own incredible libraries and research services that provide totally impartial, evidence-based briefings to both MPs and Lords on pretty much any topic
This
you
is
can imagine.
cool.
And just look at the sheer range of issues they research. One day it's a massive national cybersecurity bill. The next it's about how the NHS is preparing for winter. Then it's something really local like fly tipping, or even the length of the school day. You can see how Parliament's work really does connect directly to all of our lives. And honestly, this quote from Parliament itself just sums it up perfectly. Its mission is to check and challenge the work of government, make and shape effective laws, and debate and make decisions on the
Mm-hmm.
big issues of the day.
I like that.
That's the
Yeah,
whole
I
ball
can
game
agree
right
with
there.
that.
Okay, I know. All of this can seem a bit distant, maybe a bit intimidating, but the truth is the system is designed for you to be a part of it. So the question is, how can you actually get your voice heard in those historic halls? No, really, think about it. How can you get involved? Because it's actually way more accessible than you might think. You definitely don't have to be a politician to influence policy.
It really just starts with taking a little bit of action. First, find out who your local MP is. They are your direct representative, so contact them. Go to the official Parliament website and sign a petition, or hey, even start one yourself. If there's an issue you're super passionate about, find the committee that covers it and follow their work. These are real practical tools that you can use to make your voice heard.
That's
So, we're
cool.
going to leave you with this final thought. Now that you've seen how the system works, and you know that you actually have a voice within it, what's the one issue that you would bring to Parliament's attention if you could? It's a question worth thinking about.
That was a really cool video. Thank you so much for making it. And now I think I do know so much more about the lawmaking in the UK. I feel so much more clever now. Where did I hear about the higher and the lower house though? I think I have heard this one before, or maybe I'm completely wrong about this. But now I really have the feeling that I do actually understand how all of it works. So the video has helped me so much. Thank you so much for recommending it. I can only imagine that maybe it's being put down by the algorithm because it's like probably AI. I think the voice that we've heard is maybe a human being, but the pictures are probably made by AI and the thumbnails. Maybe that's the reason why it's not being recommended. But there's so much knowledge in it, anyways. So I don't know. I liked it. If you liked it as well, maybe go support the channel. Thank you so much for watching this video together with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.